so just a little shimmy at the top.
It's more like a bicycle, but that's cool. We're rolling.
Alright, Coach Brett here, or Squints. Alright, so today we're going to talk about, if you remember in CrossFit 7 Mile, okay, we have started to implement the rule of guys having 5 strict pull-ups and ladies having 3 strict pull-ups before implementing kipping pull-ups into workouts. Okay, now leading up to being able to kip in workouts, okay, there's 2 things to work on. First thing is going to be working on your strict pull-ups, which for you guys, we just started implementing a strict pull-up protocol, okay, 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. If you're not really sure what that is, it's going to be on the whiteboard, like I said, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so check it out there. So we'll go over the strict pull-up, and then we're going to also go over a couple of kipping progressions that we've done in class a few times. Okay, so strict pull-up to begin. Remember, there are 3 points of focus in the strict pull-up. Okay, the first point of focus is going to be at the bottom position. First thing we want to do in a strict pull-up is engage our scaps. Okay, so we want to keep our elbows locked out. We're going to pull our scaps down and back to engage that scap. Okay, after that, as you begin to pull, you want to make sure those elbows stay tucked to help engage the lats. Finally, last point of emphasis, that top position of pulling the chin all the way over the bar. Don't come up to your nose or chin and reach over, but instead use your scaps and lats, pull all the way over. Okay? So those are your 3 points of emphasis in the strict pull-up. Activating the scaps in the bottom, keeping the elbows pulled in as you pull the chin all the way over the bar instead of reaching over the bar. Alright? For the kipping pull-up, okay, like I said, guys, you have to be able to do 5 strict pull-ups. Ladies, 3 at CrossFit 7 Mile to now kip in workouts. That doesn't mean you can't practice the kip in a controlled environment. Okay, so a couple kipping progressions. Okay, first thing is, once again, even on the kip, before you start your kip swing, is to engage the scaps and lats. Okay, then from there, remember, a kipping motion is through the shoulders, okay? It's not with the legs and the hips. So you want to pull and push your way through the bar, working the arch and hollow positions. Once you have that kip down, you can work your way bigger and bigger, and then you can start with half pulls or quarter pulls. Pulling up to a quarter position, holding this position for a second or 2. Then when you come down, push down and away, back to that arch position, and being able to do a couple in a row. Okay? Once you feel comfortable and you're able to maintain those positions and push back to the bottom, then you're just going to make the progression of going a little higher. Okay, so now you're going to go to half pulls. So same thing to start. Activate, get your kip going. Once you feel you're in rhythm, half pull. Push down away, back through, half pull. Push down away, back through, half pull. Now once you develop the strength to do a good number of those in a row and being able to stabilize in that position at the top, push down away, then try going all the way, chin over the bar. Same thing, controlled, get set, work on that kip. Okay, once you feel you're in rhythm, chin up all the way over, hold for a second, get to that hollow position, push down away, back up, push down away, back up. Recap. If you want to do kipping pull-ups incorporate them into your workouts. Work on develop your strict pull-up, gain the strength, help protect the shoulders in a kipping in an uncontrolled environment like in a workout. Also, take the time while you're developing that strength to still work on the kipping positions and the kipping progressions. Because that alone too, holding the positions and working the kip, that's still going to help build a little strength, but it's also good position work. And like I said, if you do it when you're not tired in a controlled environment, it is still safe to do. Well, thanks for watching this. Give a thumbs up to the video and then also subscribe to our channel. See ya.